So, as I was saying, the Horcrux. Aleister Crowley invented a form of magic called Yougufian Magick, or he got it from some old text. And what he got was a despicable, horrible formula for immortality that is a very black magic. Now, in the Harry Potter movie, what does Dumbledore say a Horcrux is? Dumbledore says a Horcrux is where you, or what does the professor say? It's where you kill somebody and split your soul and then put into an object, a part of your soul, so if you die, you can always come back. Well, it's far more than that, because there was a reason why J.K. Rowling called it the Horcrux, meaning it's a whoredom, like a prostitute, or like a whore. There's a reason why she called it that, and because Yougufian Magick for immortality is what some of the Illuminati do, and what some of the Masonic Order people do, is that they molest a little girl or a little boy, and they put their will and their intent and their occult power, as they perceive it, they put to be able to always have a link and a connection to that little boy and little girl in a way to where they can always suck life force energy out, or life energy, or the life out of a little girl or a little boy, so they can remain young forever and have relative immortality. This is what Aleister Crowley did. If any of you are watching this video and doubt anything that I say, or think it's just his screwed up opinion, I'm going to, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you links to information that show you everything, that give you the links to Nicholas Flamel's historical background and his historical life. I'm going to give you links to information about alchemy and the blue apples. I'm going to give you links and information to the Stargate technology that shows exactly how it relates to Harry Potter, and also the Order of the Pheonix. And I'm also going to give you links that show who Aleister Crowley is, and about Yougufian Magick, and how similar it is to J.K. Rowling's writings. Okay? And anybody with an open mind who wants to see the truth for themselves and make their own opinion will look at the information. And if you want to disbelieve it, then you'll disbelieve it. Just like some of you people out there who think Jesus Christ wasn't married. And people go, oh, some Christians would go, Jesus Christ was married? No way, he was too holy for that. And I go, well, then how come he was a rabbi? And you go, well, yeah, Jesus was a rabbi. What does that have to do with him being married? Well, it was Jewish law that you had to be married to be a rabbi. Every rabbi since Moses had to be married, or you couldn't become a rabbi. Period. And if you've read the New Testament, you know how the Sadducees and the Pharisees and all these other people and the Hebrews and the Jews were sticklers to the law of Moses, and how every single jot and tittle of the law of Moses they followed to the letter. Do you honestly think that they would have let Jesus hold the title of rabbi if he wasn't married? No way. And guess what, people? You other people out there who doubt Jesus, and these other people who doubt, that say, well, there's no historical evidence Jesus ever existed. I know there's some of those people who are going to watch this video. And guess what? The Jews were sticklers for historical records. That's why from the time of Moses on down, they had what was called the Talmud. And the Talmud is a very meticulous historical record of the Jews from the time of Moses until now. Even right now, the present head rabbi of the Jews in Israel, they are writing their history as I speak. They are still keeping a record of the Talmud today to keep a record of the Jewish people. And so therefore, you go back to the Talmud 2,000 years ago. It shows a historical record that Jesus was a rabbi, and that Jesus did exist, and that Jesus was born, and they considered him to be the son of Joseph, and that Joseph was a carpenter, and yes, Jesus was married. And it is now a historical fact that he was, because I just biblically and according to the Jewish law proved it. So, I gave the truth of Harry Potter, and I gave the truth of Jesus being married. Any other questions? Email me.